Hello, Namaskar, Vanakkam. I read this rather interesting quote by Shantanu Deshpande, who is the founder CEO of the Bombay Shaving Company, and he said, "You can't sign up to run a race and then justify jogging." इसका मतलब क्या है कि आप ये नहीं कह सकते कि मैं रेस में भाग लूंगा और रेस में पहुंचने के बाद आप बोलेंगे कि नहीं मैं तो यहां पे जॉगिंग ही करूंगा. उस तरह से आप मेडल तो जीत नहीं सकते हैं. सो दैट मीन्स दैट इफ यू हैव टू रन ए 100-meter sprint or a 200-meter race or even a 400-meter race, you need to take part the way it is meant to be, right? You cannot just jog and then expect that I would find space on the podium, that I would win a gold medal or a silver medal or a bronze medal. Anyone will tell you that it is simply not possible. है ना? Now, always remember in life that success is pretty much possible with less talent. सक्सेस के लिए टैलेंट का होना पूरी तरह से जरूरी नहीं है, लेकिन इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल विदाउट हार्ड वर्क, without smart work, without focused work. These three things, these three different variants of working are so important because success is often 99% perspiration. पसीना बहाना पड़ता है and only 1% of talent or inspiration or whatever you may call it. Because if you have trained your mind to work hard and work really hard, success, trust me, लिख के देता हूं, success will be like a postman. It will be like a courier boy who will come knocking at your door. ये guarantee मैं देता हूं. So rule number 1 always has to be give your 100%. And remember, there are two categories of people, according to me, who never quite succeed. One category is the kind of people who are unexcited, right? The unexcited kind of people, because if you are not able to inspire yourself, if you are not able to get excited over something, how are you going to achieve success in that particular mission, in that particular project, right? It's the easiest thing to say, अरे मेरे को केमिस्ट्री बहुत बोरिंग लगती है, मेरे को ज्योग्राफी बहुत बोरिंग लगती है, मेरे को हिस्ट्री बहुत बोरिंग लगती है, मेरे को बायोलॉजी बहुत बोरिंग लगती है. It shows that you're incapable of making and letting your mind appreciate something. That appreciation is something very important. Everything in this world has something nice and beautiful about it. It's for you and your mind to be able to have the ability to appreciate that beauty, because excitement is always necessary. अगर आपका inherent interest नहीं होगा तो आप उसमें कभी भी सफलता नहीं पा पाएंगे, right? Anything done with interest and by understanding will always be 50% easier on the mind. And please do not listen to absolute dumbos who say कि इसको रट्टा मार लो. रट्टा मारने से it will only be there in your mind temporarily. Whereas if you understand it, enjoy it, you will actually be able to remember it for a much longer time and be able to excel in it, right? Second category of people who are not able to achieve success are the unfocused lot. You need to have focus on your goals, and that's very important, and now especially in the next 4 to 5 months, so much more important. हर एग्जाम का एक गोल होना चाहिए, right? If your score in your half yearly examination, which happened in September, October, was let's say 86%, then in your first pre-board examination आपका target होना चाहिए 91 to 92%. That's all. Don't say कि मेरे को सीधा 98, 99 चाहिए. 91, 92 लाओ. Next pre-board में उसको 94, 95 का target लगाओ. Trust me, by the time your board exams come, you yourself will be scoring 98 odd percent. हो सकता है peak at the right time, like a sports person does, peak at the right time. That's what is necessary. अगर आपका स्कोर हाफ ईयरली में 60% था तो आपका टारगेट आपका 72 to 75% रेंज में होना चाहिए. स्ट्रेट अवे डोंट थिंक, और इवन योर पेरेंट्स शुड एक्सपेक्ट कि मेरा बेटा पिछली बार 60% लाया था, इस बार 90% लाने चाहिए बिकॉज मैंने इसको इस ट्यूशन में दाखिल किया है. नो, सक्सेस विल नॉट कम ओवरनाइट. यू नीड टू वर्क ऑन इट. यू नीड टू वर्क टुवर्ड्स, ओके दीज आर माई डेफिशिएंसीज, मैं इसको धीरे 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 इसको कम करता रहूंगा. दैट हैज टू बी दी process, the journey that you need to undertake. Because see, success is like a skyscraper. 20 फ्लोर्स 30 फ्लोर्स का बिल्डिंग है, लेकिन इस बिल्डिंग में लिफ्ट नहीं है, आपको स्टेयरकेस से चढ़ना पड़ता है. And when you climb using the staircase, you will think, okay, next 30 steps मैं जल्दी से चढ़ जाता हूं, and then you will take rest for 30 seconds, right? That has to be your target. Move about it in a clinical and a focused manner. One last thing, and I find this being done by a lot of students. Every minute, every hour of the next 4 to 5 months is important. So how you use your time and whether you use your time judiciously is extremely important. ये समय वापस नहीं आएगा. ये समय वापस नहीं आएगा. ये टाइम तुम्हारा है. ये टाइम तुम्हारा है और ये टाइम किस चीज को देते हो ये आप पर निर्भर करता है. एंड दैट इज ऑल्सो very important. This has to be an intelligent decision, right? Because I see too many students wasting too much time on absolutely garbage videos on YouTube, listening to फालतू ज्ञान given by absolute non-achievers. अगर बात सुननी है तो achievers की बात सुनो. Read, listen to videos, TED Talk सुनो, ताकि वो जिस तरह से बात करते हैं उसमें से उस भाषा को आप यूज कर सकें. उसमें से अगर आप 2 नए शब्द लर्न करेंगे तो आप उसका इस्तेमाल अपने इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज एग्जामिनेशन में या हिंदी में या बंगाली में या मराठी में या पंजाबी में या तेलुगु में, जिस भाषा में भी आपका सेकंड लैंग्वेज होगा उसमें इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. सो यूज योर टाइम जुडिशियसली. डोंट लिसन टू गार्बेज ऑन यूट्यूब. और यूट्यूब में काफी सारी अच्छी चीजें भी हैं, काफी सारा कूड़ा भी भरा पड़ा है. आप किस तरफ जाते हैं, कौन सा रूट लेते हैं, यह आप पर निर्भर करता है. Understand? You want to read about Edmund Hillary climbing the Everest, the kind of odds that the challenges that he faced and how he how did he overcome each one of them. And that's a kind of inspiration you need. In fact, only this morning I was reading about Ashwin Sanghi, the great author. 47 publishers rejected him. 47 publishers before he found success. That's the kind of success story you need to learn. Listen to achievers. Don't listen to non-achievers, for heaven's sake. And I say this to parents also. Please keep an eye on what your child is consuming, what content he is consuming over the next 4 to 5 months. ये आपकी भी responsibility है. This is your responsibility as well. You need to monitor क्या ये meaningful content देख रहा है या बकवास देख रहा है, right? Is he listening to content expressed in good language which he or she can use, or is he listening to some, फालतू की बकवास? Okay, so that is what is important. It is your responsibility as well. You cannot say that, okay, मेरा बच्चा तो मोबाइल में लैपटॉप में घुसा पड़ा रहता है, वो मोबाइल में और लैपटॉप में क्या देख रहा है. That is also to be monitored. Because I say this, and I say this with all the responsibility, because regret is a very heavy word and it is a very painful word. आप समझते हैं regret कि काश मैंने उस समय को better use किया होता, is something which is a very painful kind of an emotion, and I do not want any student of SWS to go through that emotion. Please do not go through that emotion in the month of June, July when the results come next year. Instead, use the time better right now, starting now, right? Because I've seen in 2022 the progress made by our children in the last batch. How each one of them worked towards their goal. The All India top rankers, city toppers, school toppers, district toppers, state toppers. Imagine that pride. Imagine that happiness. Imagine that joy. Each one of you can be that student. But for that, you need to ensure that you use your time better right now. That's what is important, right? So I want to see similar progress made by the batch of 2023. Okay, you are as much my responsibility, and I want to ensure that you do not waste even 1 minute of your time starting now. Your time starts now. All the best to you. God bless you.